everyone. So, just wanted to talk a bit about last night. Um, Last night was kind of a rough night. Something had happened with one of my kids. Nothing major, but I was really just, I was tired, and I was tired of repeating myself. And I usually I'm so like, my kids walk all over me, and in general they're really good kids, but they like, if I tell them to do something, they don't do it. I have to ask if I need, say, laundry put in. I might ask all day long. Go put that load in. I already prepped it. It's in the basket. Everything's sorted. Just put it in. I have to ask all day long. My youngest collects Legos like nobody's business, and there's just not enough room, and they're all over, and they're in totes that don't have a lid on them sometimes, and then they fall over and get knocked all over the place, and then he won't clean them. They just sit there. And so I'm turning into Momzilla, and I hate it, and I don't like doing that. But sometimes, I've asked for something to get done. It's not just a handful of times, like sometimes months, and this is no joke. Sometimes months. Just do this thing. Pick up the trash in your room, whatever. Same trash is sitting in there. It's frustrating because I don't want to be one of those moms that just does everything for them. I want them to be self-motivating to sometimes just do a thing. They see something out of place, just take care of it. Sorry, I was super tired, and I was thinking about this. So I turned into Momzilla, and I started to yell, and I'm like, okay, now I'm mad. Now you see I'm mad. Like, we've got to figure something out, because this has gone on too long. Well, then I calmed down, and we're talking, and even before I calmed down, then I started laying in on my youngest, because I'm like, how long have I asked you to pick up these Legos? And his response to me was months. Months. He knew it. He recognized it. He knew I've been asking him for a long time to do a chore, and he just doesn't do it. And I'm normally just like, oh, whatever, okay, do it tomorrow. Oh, whatever, okay. After the library. Oh, okay, whatever, after school. Like, I always give different expectations. So after I yelled at him and I cooled down and we talked, then I'm a firm believer in apologizing, right? I yelled. Oh, sorry. I'm super tired while I was thinking about this. Anyway. I yelled for my reaction, or I apologized for my reaction. And as I was thinking about it, and as I was talking to them about it, is it their fault I yelled? Yes and no. Yes and no. And the reason I say yes and no is that, yes, they didn't do the thing I asked them to do. But no, because I'm also to blame. Sometimes life was just too hard. And so it was like, well, let's just get out of here. And I'd go spend money on them. Especially when my husband was like, passed out, drunk on the bed. Then it was just like, okay, let's get out of the house. Let's just get out of the house. Let's go do something, and just, so we don't wake him up, so we just avoid conflict or issue. Let's just get out of the house. And so they're very spoiled. I don't want to say very, but they're spoiled. My youngest especially, because when I go grocery shopping or something, he's like, oh, I'll go. And then, yeah, we do things. We might stop at Starbucks. We might, you know, go through the candy aisle while we're at the store. Like, whatever. So, yeah. And that is 100% my fault. Do they walk all over me? Yes. But why? Because I set that expectation. I was the one that messed up and let things slide and didn't have proper discipline. And I recognized it, but then, like, that guilt inside of me was just like, oh, you know, their life's so hard because of me. And so how can I make it not so hard? How can I make it happy for a moment? And so I would buy them things. And I wasn't doing them a favor. I wasn't doing myself a favor. And now here we are. So, you know, when I was talking to him, I said, you know, is it your fault I yelled? Kind of, yeah. Like, I shouldn't have to ask that many times for something to get done. I should never have to. Even twice, I shouldn't. Like, a gentle reminder, okay, fine. But if you take it too far, then you're just ignoring what I'm telling you, and then we have problems. So, you know, I talked to him about how I set these expectations. I say these are the things that need done without question. This needs done. This is your daily chore. This needs done. I shouldn't have to remind you. This is your chore every day. And the expectation is that you do it. It's also the expectation that if I ask you to do it, there's no more of this, okay, give me a minute, I'm on a video game. Okay, hold on a second, I'm in the middle of something. Okay, you know, no. You know, the expectation is now you're just going to get up, you're going to do it. And I'd like to be able to meet you in the middle. I'd like to be able to say, if you tell me, oh, give me just a minute, give me 5 minutes, I'm in the middle of a match, I can say okay, because I know and I trust that in 5 minutes when the match is done, you're gonna do it. So hopefully I did it right. Hopefully we're all on the same page. So far it feels like we might be, but it's about me being consistent. And, you know, being a good mom isn't buying them things. It's you know, giving them stability. It's, you know, ensuring that they have a good, clean home that they can, you know, feel comfortable in, and that they can feel safe, and that, you know, like, it's my job, because right now there's no one else. And so I have to take that more seriously. I was more in my own, I was being selfish. And I was being depressed, and I was just like, oh, okay, whatever. Okay, you know, fine, but not again. You know, I wasn't doing the right thing, because I was just being selfish. And I wasn't seeing it as being selfish. I was seeing it as just, you know, they earn it too, because they have to deal with things. You know, that was not the right attitude. So we're having a change. Things started to change today, and I won't back down. I have to be consistent in this, because they're teenagers, and, you know, in 2 more seconds they're going to be adults and living out of my house, and I need to finish preparing them for that. So yeah, so this is a new thing that I'm going to try and implement within my winter arc, and just try to be a better role model, be a better example, show them that, you know, yes, we've been through a trial, but that means we need to stick together. We need to band together. We need to be a solid unit, and not 3 people you know, being crazy in the house, doing whatever. You know, that said, they are good kids, and they do, you know, they're good kids, and there are plenty of times where they do great things. But I need to be better about being consistent, so that way they are better about being consistent. So, you know, just some thoughts I had today and yesterday. Yeah, I'm so tired that I, you know, was just really thinking about it. And, you know, unfortunately, I had to react the way that I did. And we had to have the conversation that we had in order for some of these wheels to really start putting things together and realizing, you know, the change starts with me. And that's part of this whole winter arc, is to improve upon myself. It's, like I said, it's not so much the weight thing. I know a lot of people are doing the weight loss and whatnot, and yes, that's part of mine. But mine is this, dealing and processing with all the things that happened this year, and trying to figure out how to better myself, and deal with all of the mental health issues that I'm dealing with and my kids are dealing with because of, you know, the home life that we've had for the last several years. So, you know, that's where I'm at. Sorry, I told you I was tired. I meant it. I was ready for bed and I thought, no, I have to do my daily check-in. So anyway, you know, it was a great realization. And sometimes it sucks because it means that, you know, I'm the one at fault and I'm the one that needs to work on things. But like I said, that's part of this journey. So, you know, what are you working on? Have you had any realizations? You know, things you need to work on for you, for your family, for your marriage. You know, share below if you're willing to. You know, I'm putting this out there because this year was so awful. I mean, just awful. So many deaths. And just struggles and marital issues and alcoholism and you know, unsettled life. Where are we going? Our lease is up. We don't have enough room. Do we just suck it up? What do we do? You know, just all these, just one thing after another. And I've got to do better. So, you know, that's why I put all this out here, was so, not so I can air my dirty laundry, but as I guess a coping or processing mechanism for me, that maybe I can share and reach somebody else and make somebody else not feel alone. Because through this whole thing, you know, I felt really alone, and you know, things weren't coming to light until my dad was just about dead. And I told everybody, don't share it with Dad. Just don't tell Dad. He's got his own health issues, and I don't want to I don't want to add to that burden or any kind of stress to his life. And then he was gone. And there at the end, it went quick. So there's just so much turmoil in the world today, and so much hate and so much anger, that I would rather be used for something good. And if that means I have to share my story and share, you know, what's going on, so people don't feel alone and scared. Because I think that's what's going on a lot with people right now. They feel alone, they feel scared. But instead of lashing out and being angry, like I did to the boys, I think we all need to be a little more accountable. And, you know, I'm here to be accountable for you and with you. And I hope you take me up on that offer. I'm sincere and I'm legitimate. And I don't know you and you don't know me. And that's kind of good, because I struggled talking to my family about things. And they were too close to the situation. I couldn't share with them because I knew it wouldn't go well, because they would be worried. And I didn't want that. So I am here. I'm not trying to give advice, but I'm just trying to be an ear to listen and a shoulder to cry on, and you know, let you know you're not alone. So anyway, I did not mean for this to be so long. But yeah, I'm super tired. So it's really late, and it was a long day, and I'm wore out, and I will see you next time. And like I said, I'm trying to be more consistent. So I was laying here in bed, and I thought, nope. I'm getting up, and I'm gonna put a video out there, because I'm not the only one having feelings. So anyway, I hope you have a great night, and we'll talk to you later.